welcome to the Koenigs Show. This is your place for money-making ideas for entrepreneurs. It is sponsored by Bulletproof Coffee, my good friends. I'm also an investor in that company. And in this episode, I have a very special interview with my very good friend, Garrett Gunderson. He is a brilliant guy. He's a guy in the money business, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how you can take advantage of some really, really powerful strategies that'll help you not only make more money, but keep more money as well. We also have JJ Virgin, and she's going to talk about some tips on how to put together a travel kit that's going to keep you nutritionally happy as well. And I'm going to also talk to you today about how to set yourself up to succeed in and grow a business. Now, make sure you subscribe to the podcast because I have an in-depth interview with Garrett Gunderson that goes way above and beyond the short interview that we're going to be doing with him today. Now, in episode 6, something really, really cool happened. I interviewed and had Stephenson here in the studio. And something really, really remarkable happened with him. Now, if you don't remember or haven't seen that episode, Stephenson is my 3-foot-high friend. He was born with a very, very unusual bone disease that prevented him from growing because all of his bones broke. But he sat here on the set and shared an amazing story, a series of amazing stories with us. But he left. And I got this great text from him the other day, and I'm going to show it to you in just a moment. But he made a short 2-minute video, and that video has been seen as of right now. And I'm actually going to hold it up so you can see it for yourself here. 43,456,128 views. And he's up to right now 572,974 page likes. Prior to this, he was around 100,000 or so. It's going up 1.1 million views every 90 minutes. And right now he's getting about 5,000 new likes to his page every hour. Unbelievable. So why am I sharing this with you and showing it with you? It's because this episode's about growing your business, growing a successful business. And let's face it, not all of us have the opportunity, first of all, the correct timing to make a video that goes viral like this. The chances of it are statistically improbable. But if you look at Sean, who on one hand you could say was dealt a set of cards in his hand of life that might not have been seen as fair to other people. And we all have stories about how this isn't fair and that isn't fair. But Sean is a guy who keeps on trying. He keeps on working no matter what he does and where he goes. And he's willing to explore and go outside of his comfort zone all the time. So I encourage you to check out that video. Certainly like it and share it. And let's see what will happen with Sean. But what we're going to focus on in this episode are some practical, simple things that you can do yourself in any business. And that's really, again, what this is all about, is we're here to share with you some wealth generating, some ideas that you can use in any business. And for me, the biggest thrill that I experience is watching ordinary people do extraordinary things and grow their business. So what you're going to see when we meet with Garrett Gunderson, he's going to talk a little bit about some market predictions, where things are going right now, and what he considers some surefire failures and surefire best bets that you can rely on yourself. He's also going to share with us some information from his new book, which is called What Would the Rockefellers Do, and how the wealthy get and stay that way, and how you can too. Something, again, I'm super, super excited about. So the key points that I want to share with you in my segment, which is how to set yourself up to succeed and grow a business, it's just going to get down into the nitty-gritty of what I've seen successful people do, how they've been able to get and stay successful, and these are really easy to implement things, but maybe the ideas will be brand new for you. All right, so the net then is we're going to begin here with the video first of all with my friend JJ Virgin. From there, the interview with Garrett, and then we're going to move on into a money-making strategy that I think you're going to be able to implement and use right away, and I will see you towards the end of the program as well, and we're going to wrap things up. So let's begin with JJ.
I travel all the time. In fact, I travel about 75% of the time. And so if I were to say I could eat whatever I wanted on the road, I'd be in trouble. And I only mention that because I ran into someone at a coffee shop and she sheepishly looked at me while she was holding her big Danish and said, I only do this while I'm traveling. And I said, yeah, but you travel half the time. So even if you travel, 25% of the time, these tips are going to keep you on the straight and narrow on the road and also save you some cash. So one of the things that I always travel with is my shake mix, and I also bring in some extra fiber because you really want to make sure that you stay regular on the road, right? Nothing spells cranky like constipation does. So I travel with my shake. Now, if I'm not carrying on, I carry my NutriBullet with me. They don't really like this in TSA though. So if you are using only carry-on, then bring a little shaker cup with you. So I always bring shake mix with me. Now, here's the deal. Those breakfasts that you get in the hotels, there's one of two things that happens. Either you order up room service and you pay a fortune, or you go down to one of those breakfast buffets and you probably get yourself in a lot of trouble. Like you probably start the day with dessert. So bypass all of that and save some cash by just traveling with your shake. And remember, you want to have some extra fiber too. I use my extra fiber. You can also try just chia seeds. Throw it in a little baggie. You've got it. And then you don't have to take up a lot of space in your suitcase. And if I'm out for a while, I'll even have some coconut milk shipped to me, or I'll grab it at the grocery store down the street. Now, what I stash into my carry-on, or I stash into my purse or briefcase, is I always keep emergency food with me, because you never know when you're gonna get stuck on the tarmac and you're in deep trouble. So I carry bars with me. Here's a couple of my different flavors: dark chocolate coconut and chocolate mint. And I'll tell you what, not only do I carry enough for me, I also carry a couple extras too, because lo and behold, there's always someone next to me who starts eyeballing my bar, and I don't want to be selfish. So carry some extra bars with you. It's great too, because if you get into a hotel late at night, it's too late for dinner, but you're going to be up for a couple more hours, it's easy to have a shake or have a bar. These have saved me so many times, I can't even begin to tell you. All right, besides the bars and shakes, I'm going to share with you a couple other things that are easy to throw in your suitcase, or again, easy to keep in your carry-on. And of course, nuts are one of them. Mix your nuts up. Don't be doing the same nuts all the time, because you can develop a sensitivity to them. So almonds, walnuts, pistachios, macadamia nuts, and you can put them again into little baggies and carry them with you. Another thing you can do is a septic packed wild fish. I love the wild fish that I get from Vital Choice, so check out Vital Choice for their wild fish. And again, make sure you're getting wild fish, and be careful with the tuna. For a while there, I went on a little bit of a binge with tuna when I was traveling and ended up with elevated mercury levels, because tuna is one of those fish that can accumulate mercury more than others. So go for wild salmon is my recommendation there. And one more to look for are great jerky sticks. Now, Vital Choice has salmon jerky. I will tell you though, I think it's a little bit rude to open on a plane. Just in case you try that one, don't try it on the plane. It's great in a hotel room. But on the plane, you can have grass-fed beef sticks. These are not the easiest things to find, but our friends at Paleo Valley, I love their grass-fed beef sticks. So give those a try too. That's fantastic if you need a little extra hit of protein, because so often when you're out traveling, it's hard to find good, clean protein. So there's one that you can do. So again, these are things that you want to make sure that not only do you pack some in your suitcase, but you always have some ready to go within reach. So if you get stuck on the plane and they've taken your carry-on, you're not trapped with nothing to eat but one of their scary snack packs, and you know what I'm talking about.